Hello everybody, GordonFan back here for another video, and today I also wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate in December or any other month. Hope you have fun with your family and friends with it. And today I thought, since I celebrate Christmas, and the rest of my family does, I thought I'd do a very special Christmas-themed review. Now, what item am I going to review? The 2015 Culdee. Now, before you ask, no, he's not really Christmas-related at all. I'm only here reviewing him because I got him for Christmas last year, so I wanted to make sure he reviewed something kind of Christmassy to fit the theme, sort of. Oh, well, anyway. So today's review is on Culdee the Mountain Engine. Let's get on to the backstory. So Culdee's backstory goes as follows. Culdee is a mountain engine named after Culdee fell the mountain his railway climbs. He has his own coach named Catherine. Culdee is careful, cautious, and friendly. He is filled with advice to give to the other engines. I quote from the Thomas Wiki. Culdee is based on the Snowdon Mountain Railway's Snowdon, and he was built in 1899. His model was first introduced in 1996 with a different variant, which looks somewhat like this. That is, as of now, the only version of Culdee I don't own. And then he was discontinued in 2001, I believe, but you could still get him in the Day at the Work set, which a lot of people seem to get their old-style Culdees from. And then he was reintroduced in 2005 in the Culdee and the Apple Orchard Cars pack. And then he was reintroduced in 2015 by Mattel with this version here. So let's take a look at this model. I must say, I rather like this version of Culdee. So let's take, as we can see, there's nice connecting rod detailings and gears. It looks really nice. He's got a lot of 2D simulated details, like this right here. Here's kind of 2D, and this stuff. He's got the number 4 on his side and the nameplate Culdee. I like the nice shiny kind of gold it's in. His face is a bit large, but I do think it actually is a good face. It does say Culdee to me. The top, for those of you who don't know, the mountain engine's boilers are supposed to be slanted, and Mattel kind of cheated here by making it look slanted by painting the side rods on slanted. But it's not actually slanted at all. It's completely flat. Both sides are exactly the same. And now, here's the interesting part about Culdee. He's got 2 faces. For those of you who don't know, all the versions of Culdee in Wind Railway have the 2 faces. He's got the number 4 up there as well on this version. It looks really nice. The only version of Culdee to have that. And this face actually is the least, I don't know. This one's basically the best looking of all of them, in my opinion. So, let's put 2015 Culdee right here, and we'll compare him with the 2005 Culdee. So, again, this is the 2005 Culdee, introduced in the Apple Orchard Cars pack. Let me move the camera back so we can put these guys side by side. You can already see some differences. This is what I meant with the 2D details. this thing right here, I believe, is meant to cover over this wheel, whereas on the Learning Curve version, they actually used a piece of plastic to simulate that. And it's textured in 3D, and you can actually, like, touch it. It looks nice, but I don't like the excessive use of plastic on this model. But, I mean, I guess the plastic's here to stay, as Mattel's told us time and time again. In terms of the faces, I do like this version, but I'm not sure. I think this one is rather nice too. I quite like them both. I like how this Culdee's got the red for the buffer beam. This Culdee doesn't. And this is what I was talking about with the slanted boiler. Slanted boiler, not slanted boiler. Slanted boiler, not slanted boiler. You can see his dome is much bigger. His funnel stayed pretty much the same, but it's the wrong shape, slightly. And now, prepare for this. This is the 2015's back face, and this is the 2005 one. It is... I don't know how to put it. This one is absolutely terrifying. It is way too large. I don't know. There's nothing else to say. It's just way too large. It's pretty creepy looking. And that I just don't particularly like this Culdee. A lot of people like it. I don't. But that's just my personal opinion. So, that's pretty much it for the comparison. I think overall the back face on this one is much better. The front face on this one is okay, but I like this one in a little bit more. So I'll put these guys back on the track here, and I'll give you my final thoughts. Overall, should you get Culdee, he's kind of a character that you could live without, because he hasn't been seen in the TV series, and a lot of kids probably won't know anything about him. So, I'd say, if you don't need Culdee, don't buy him. If you want Culdee, just go with this one if it's the easiest to find. If you can track down the older one, I'd highly recommend that one. It's less accurate, but it looks better, in my opinion. But, so yeah, I'll give this version of Culdee a 7 out of 10. I like the detail. Too much plastic, though, and the back face ruins it, in my opinion. This version of Culdee, I like how much wood it's got, and it's accurate. So, I'll give it about an 8 out of 10. So, thank you everyone for watching, and hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a very nice New Year. See you guys. Bye.